Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a Selena Gomez inspired Teen Choice Awards 2013 look for you today. I went ahead and showed you how to do the eye look. I will have complete face details listed below in the description bar. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and of course subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed. And I will talk to you beauties next time. Bye! Okay, so as you guys can see, I have already completed one of the eyes to just kind of speed up the process for us. We normally would apply eye primer to the eyelid, but since this is going to be a very minimal eyeshadow look, I just went ahead and applied my concealer over top, and that is going to be good enough for today's look. So let's go ahead and get started. The first color we're going to be using, you can use your transition shade. This is going to be a color pretty close to your skin tone. So this is the one I'm using today from the Vanity palette. Just with a blending brush, I'm going to blend this into my crease and work my way up towards the brow bone. Once you're done applying this in circular motions, sweeping back and forth motions, you're going to go ahead and apply your next shade. So for this next one, we're going to be just using a standard eyeshadow brush. This one does not need to be flat, as we are not going to be packing on any type of color today. I'm going to go in with this medium toned brown shade. It does have some shimmer in it. You can use something with shimmer or a matte color. It doesn't really matter because we're not really going to be seeing this. So go ahead and apply that on. You don't need to be particular with this. Just go ahead and swoop it all over your lower lid. Alright, now that we place this into our lid area and slightly into the crease, we are done with the eyeshadow. This is super simple. As you can see, we just use two colors and there's nothing more to it. The main thing about this eyeshadow look today is going to be the eyeliner. So the liner that I'm using today is going to be NYX Black Track, and we are also going to be using a felt tip liner. You can use a felt tip, a liquid liner, whatever has a pointed tip to make it a whole lot easier for you to create the wing. This wing is going to be very thick, covering pretty much all of our lid area. So the first thing I'm going to go in with is with this Beige Cosmetics liquid eyeliner. So we're just going to go ahead and line it. I have my mirror down below just so you guys know, so I am going to be looking down. This is pretty hard to film on camera, so I'm going to do my best. So we're going to go ahead and start first with the outer corner to create that wing. So as you guys can see here, I created the wing and I just went ahead and traced towards the middle of my eye. Now we're going to take this same pencil and go ahead and just fill in those gaps. Make sure you get in these areas towards your lash line so that you don't see any of the whiteness poking through. Okay, so once you're done with that, as you can tell, this isn't perfect whatsoever. So we are going to now be going in with our fluid line. I'm using NYX Black Track, as I mentioned. You could use Maybelline Eye Studio. That's the one that I have in brown, and I think it works just as well. So use whatever you have on hand. And I find the easiest way in doing this is to be using an angled brush, just like this. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and applying that right over this so it can really make the black color pop. Now whenever applying it towards this outer flick area, I'm going to turn the brush with the pointed side facing outward, as this will allow to guide me a bit easier when creating that wing. Okay, now we're just going to be finishing off with this inner corner. Going ahead and making it slightly thicker so it could connect over here. Alright, so now that that is completely completed with this eye, we're going to move on to the lower lash line, as that is also an important step to this look. So you want to go in with your felt tip pencil once again, or your liquid liner. I recommend using a felt tip pencil when you're doing your lower lash line so you don't get it inside the eye. So we're going to be connecting our wing all the way to the center of the lower lash line. Alright, so just a nice thin layer just like we did here. And now we're going to go back in with NYX Black Track and go ahead and smoke out that lower line. So using our same angled brush, just dip right into your pot. Go ahead and connect, and you're going to go ahead and lash line, smudge that all out. And you don't want to surpass this middle eye area, because in the photograph she only has it from the middle of her eye going outward. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to just be taking a pencil brush, so just like this, and you're going to go ahead and smudge out that lower line. If you went a little too far on the inside like I did here, just go ahead and take a little makeup wipe if you have it on hand, and just go right in that little area to take out that excess. Just like that, and then you could continue just smudging it. Remember, it's just makeup, so if you make a mistake, just wipe it right off. Alright, so that lower lash line is all smudged out. Now we're going to move on to the brows. I did, of course, this side of my face already, so I'm going to move on to this one. I'm just going to be taking my brow powder from Wet n Wild. We're going to be using the middle shade right here that's closest to my eyebrow color. And I'm just going to be taking a flat brush like this, nothing special, to just go ahead and fill in those brows. Now, with Selena Gomez did something very natural with her brows. She didn't go crazy with them. So we're going to be doing the same thing, just tap off the excess and just begin filling your brows. You're going to follow its natural shape. You don't want to create any type of arch, straight line in the front, nothing like that. Just go ahead and fill in its natural shape and leaving it nice and blended. You want to remember to fill it in with a powder rather than a brow pencil or a gel liner, because that's just going to make it very harsh looking and it's not going to give it that natural look. So take any powder that you have on hand closest to your brows and just now we're going to go into the next step, which is applying mascara. So I'm just going to be using my sample size of this MAC Zoom Lash. You can use anything that you'd like. I would say preferably for it to have a smaller tip end like this, because we're really going to put mascara on the lower lashes. We want to make sure it's thin so it can get down there. Just go ahead and apply that mascara to the top lash. We are going to be applying false lashes for this look, so you really don't need to go crazy with the mascara and making it perfect. Alright, so now for the lower lash line, apply that black. You can wiggle it and pull down. Wiggle and pull down. I was not gifted with lower lashes, so I try and work with what I have. So I find the best way is just using a smaller brush and wiggling it and pulling it down. Alright, perfect. So as you can see here, just went ahead and put it on our lower lash line. I applied mascara to my top lashes. Alright guys, so I have applied my false lashes. I'll go ahead and zoom in a little bit so you can while I apply my false lashes, and I'll be right back.